I am very, very far from home right now. So I'm not home. This is probably the farthest I am going to travel for a Yu-Gi-Oh event, and I am currently in Rome, where I need to catch a bus for Bologna for the Italian nationals. I am very, very nervous because this is the first time I ever travel out of, human reach away from my city for a Yu-Gi-Oh event, and I am not that confident because I am not that good at the game. But we'll see what could happen.
But before we get to Bologna, I have already traveled enough for today, so why don't we have a little rest? Have a good time before the storm,
Our current destination is a sort of a cult for people who are on the munchies. When you're having a good time, you get the munchies, and yeah, this place is not very healthy, but it's good.
Che pigli?
Non lo so.
Chip brioche and Kinder chocolate. This shit could kill a man, I'm pretty sure.
I was feeling reasonably nervous before the trip, so I called some people from my locals who were still on Discord for the final tests. This wasn't the first big event for a lot of the people I know as locals, but for me and some others it was. Many of them were really calm about this, but not me. The performance anxiety was kicking in, and when it gets you like this, any comfort, even the slightest feeling of company, can get you through.
I am feeling in danger.
That day we woke up at 5 a.m. just to make sure we'd catch the bus, and at the station our friend was there, waiting to leave for his first ever in-person event. If he was feeling nervous, he was damn good at hiding it. Now I would love to share with you the amazing landscapes my country has to offer, but I may have slept during most of the trip. And when I remembered I should have filmed something, the prettiest landscapes were as good as gone. No nationals before this one were officially streamed by Konami this year because they were too small to invest resources in. So when the news about the stream came, well, I wasn't that calm about it. But in retrospect, why would I ever stream a game of mine? So there was no real reason to worry.
We made it. I guess.
After we got to our room, not without difficulties mind you, but that would be a whole other story and much more boring, we unpacked our stuff and started playing some more. Plus, all of the people from our locals were there, so after a few hours of visiting Bologna, we got to their rooms, revised some deck lists, and learned some niche matchups. Also, I really wanted some company so I could spend as few time as possible with the thought of 11 rounds of a very hard game to win in. The day had finally come. The fear was stronger than ever. I was very composed so that I could hold it together. In retrospect, it's weird how the idea of topping was never even in my head, but the stress was still so much. The human mind can really be a bastard, can it? Also, the hotel that morning was creepy as fuck, and that surely wasn't helping with the overall mood. While we were waiting in line, I was looking for any familiar faces to have a chat with, but the guys from locals weren't showing up. They came at the very last minute and I was there, alone. pondering my ideas, my self-esteem, and most importantly, what to hand trap against Kashtira. Because I was surely going to play against it, right? From this point on, I prefer not to film anything inside of the venue. The new Konami official rules are very unclear on whether or not I could film in venue, and if I could, there was no indicated area for me to safely film in. It might sound stupid to say this, but this would have never happened at locals.
Nationals has started. Round 2 is just over. So I lost round 1 because I threw again on the wrong thing on MathMech, and from there was nothing I could do. I mean, I won game 2, but you know, the usual. And then I won round 2 against Despia, and he bricked, unfortunately, game 1, and then I got the lucky side deck with Talents plus Feather Duster, and from there I just steamrolled them.
I was feeling really frustrated after losing to MathMech. The hands were excellent, I wasn't that ready for the matchup, and it showed. The performance anxiety really showed up when I realized that there's never a good reason to throw Gamma on Sigma. That unfortunately cost me the game, but after that, some good came my way.
So round 3 is over, and I won again against MathMech. This time I actually interrupted the right things, and yeah, I lost the dice again, and I managed to clutch it out. I'm pretty happy with my results so far. Now comes the hard part though. I'm 2-1, which means whoever will be against me this time will be good, and I'm kind of scared of this.
Pretty bad foreshadowing, huh? Well, up until this point, some confidence started to come back, but for some godforsaken reason, with confidence also came more fear? Yeah, I don't know how that works, but right after this video I faced another MathMech, and this time everything went according to plan. I even managed to open a bestial to completely dunk on the Screw Factorial, but again, for some reason, even with all the good results so far, the absolute terror was still kicking. And when negative emotions take the wheel, nothing good ever comes.
You know, there's moments in life when you just forget to spin out the shooter and lose because of it. This is one of those moments, and I hate it. I played another game before this, and it was against Super Heavy, and I lost both of them. I don't know what happened to me. I was playing so well, and then it just all crumbled down. So I might be out of nationals, and this might be the end of the run. Anyway, I'm not gonna drop from the tournament or anything. At least not as long as I can play. So there's 2 rounds remaining today, and I'll play both of them. Let's see how they go.
Yeah, you'd expect someone who between Master Duel and locals knows swords like the back of the hand to win, right? Remember when I said all that stuff about negative emotions taking the wheel and losing because of it? Yeah, this was it. The terrible misplay against Super Heavy Samurai started a terrible chain reaction that brought me to shitty plays in almost every single match I played from that point on.
So day 1 is over, and my definitive score is 3 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. I lost to MathMech again, and again I think this band list was good, but Anti-Spell needs to go. It just turns off so many decks, so many outs you can have to a board. They can just boost their first turn and win the game, and this sucks. Unfortunately, I I won't be making the top, but I'll come again tomorrow, play some more games. There are going to be 3 more turns, and then there's going to be a top 128, I think, and then the event is going to be over.
But even in defeat, I could find some peace. There was no reason to be scared anymore. I was out of the top, day 2 wasn't meant to be about tryharding, but playing a game I enjoy. So I left with these thoughts in my head. My friends were with me all the way. I was never alone actually. And then we ate a big ass kebab. Yeah, there was maybe some resentment towards my own play, but I think that's pretty normal, right? Anyways, we all got back to our room, tired as shit, but ready to have some more fun.
Hey, you ready for day 2? I thought so.
Okay, maybe I wasn't ready, but nothing that a good old cappuccino and cornetto can fix.
Okay, so day 2 has started, and it's going decent, I guess. First round of the day, my opponent didn't show up, so I guess we take those. I don't understand why people just don't play the game anymore when they can talk anymore. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's not fun that way. You don't have fun playing the game. Meanwhile, the second round has gone way better. I actually played the game and I managed to win against Manadium, and it was heavily dictated, unfortunately, by the dice roll. I got hand trapped. I got gammed twice. I mean, game 1 I played through it pretty well because they gammed my plump, and my friend was on the field, so I actually got a decent plus off of that, and I bounced back. They didn't open the best hand, and they just scooped it up. Game 2 went miserably. They went full combo, called buying my Duel Lockbird, which meant full combo for them, and Naturia Beast, which I had to Kaija. So I made a rank 1 play, but Appaloosa and Baron were enough. So I went with I tried to go with the Zeus. The chain was exactly what you would expect, which means chaining 1 Zeus, chaining 2 Appaloosa, chaining 3 Zeus, and chaining 4 Baron, and there goes my Zeus, and there goes my game. And game 3, it was pretty easy. I opened my 1 of Thrust, so I got gammed again. But this time Thrust set the appointer, which I'm glad is going to be banned, and you know, you just have a 7 materials noir in a pointer, you won the game. It's just that easy. Okay, I am officially out of nationals. I ended up with a 5 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. And if we have to count the no-show, it would probably be 4 wins. If I had to put my performance in numbers, I think I would rate myself a solid 5 out of 10, probably. The mind wasn't there, and I'm still way inexperienced when it comes to physical formats, and also handling time rules, and I don't know, maybe accepting the fact that probably floodgates exist. So I am I might just need to prepare for those and hope for the best next time. I'll keep on playing locals and see when a big event pops up. If there's a deck I enjoy playing, I'll try it.
So yeah, it was officially over. I am still pretty okay about my score. I still have no idea whether it's a good one or a bad one, but nevertheless, despite the crippling tension I experienced before and during the event, despite the misplays and the anger towards myself, I would do it again and again. I really love competing, and all of the theory crafting that I went through in the period before the event was almost an even better period than the 2 days I spent in Bologna. Well, time to head back home. I got a certain virtual format to catch up with.
I have no idea when this will be edited in what part of the video, but something strange just happened yesterday. So we were back after leaving the venue because there was no sense staying in there anymore. We were all pretty tired, and we were following the stream when all of a sudden it starts raining, like really, really bad, and the stream just goes off without no warning at all. Turns out the rain is so strong it has literally flooded the venue. So top 8 was still being played, but everyone else was forced to quit the venue. The shops were closing and the stream was getting set off. Funny thing is, in the last weeks there were a lot of floodings in this very region of Italy, so I think this was very, very irresponsible from Konami to actually not think about this for a second. But well, what's done is done. Maybe next time, next nationals won't be in the fucking northern regions.